closed. So our practice today is going to be focused around this concept of the third principle of karma. So there is no power on earth greater than the right action in the present moment. And we're going to explore that a little bit through our practice, our physical practice, asking ourselves that question as we move through this series. Is this serving me? What is the right action in this present moment? So from here, we're going to walk the arms over to the right, press into both hands, spread through the fingers, stretch through the left side body as you let the hips draw back towards the heel. And then walk the arms forward and then all the way over to the other side and press into the right hand, right side body. And then we'll make our way back and come up onto the hands and knees. So as you inhale, we're going to arch the spine. As you exhale, we're going to round, tuck the head, and move in any way that you want. So this is about your right actions in the present moment. So what we do now affects our future karma, physically in the body, right? We've all had that action happen. We do something, we're like, damn, why did I do that, right? And then you're in pain for a while, or you're frustrated about some nagging injury, and it was that one action that you wish you could take back, right? Maybe it happened because you weren't paying attention, or you were distracted, and you just tripped off that curb or stepped wrong. Well, that's kind of how this works, right? So let's from here come to a neutral spine. And we're going to reach the right leg behind us and the left arm forward. So nice and long, flex the foot, reach through the fingers, inhale. As you exhale, round, curl it in. Good. Inhale, lengthen. So the sage that said that statement, there is no power on earth greater than the right action in the present moment, is the sage Vashi-stha. So whenever I work with that quote, I'm always exploring Vashi-sthasana, which is side plank. So we're going to be using side plank a bit today. One more. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, round. Good. So the right leg's going to go behind, and the left hand's going to plant. And we're going to swing this right leg out, left leg out, like a kickstand. Plant the left foot, float your right arm up, and allow it to come over the ear. So first, we're going to press through that right foot and lengthen through the right arm. And then if you want to play with a little more, you're going to bend the right knee and see if you can grab the foot or the ankle and kick the foot away. So heart opening, trying to bring that right part of your chest up towards the sky. As you exhale, set the right hand down, set the knee down. We'll inhale, arch the spine, and we'll exhale and round and come to neutral. So second side, left leg reaches back, right arm reaches forward, inhale, exhale, we're going to round and curl it in. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, round and squeeze. Again, inhale, nice and long. Exhale, curl and round. Two more. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, round. And last one. Inhale, flex the foot, reach through the fingers. Exhale, we're going to curl and round. Inhale, as you straighten, we'll plant the right hand down. We'll swing the right leg behind and plant the left foot. Left arm's going to reach up and over. So really trying to get that heart to lift and open towards the sky. And then if you want to add, you're going to bend the left knee, grab the foot, and come right back into that heart opening. So kick the foot back into the hand. Breathe here. Two more breaths. And then release the foot, release the hands, come back to your hands and knees. Inhale, arch your spine, And then as you exhale and round, curl your toes under and find downward dog. So first one of the day, what is the right action in this present moment? Maybe you just want to shift from side to side a little bit, bending and straightening. Pressing into the hands, letting the shoulders soften. 2 more. Back and forth. Stay connected to the breath. And then start to walk the feet up towards the hands, right? Maybe you bend the knees, make that slow journey. And then when you get to the top of the mat, shake out the head. And we're gonna slowly, slowly, slowly roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. So you find your way all the way up. Good. As you inhale, let's bring the arms around and up. As you exhale, let's forward fold. Inhale, we're gonna find a flat back, so lengthen. And as you exhale, we're gonna step back to plank and lower all the way to the mat. So use your knees if you need to. We're gonna come all the way down. Flatten on the tops of the feet. Inhale, find a little baby cobra. Roll your shoulder blades towards each other. Soften into the hands. Maybe they even hover here. And exhale, lower. And then inhale, press into a high cobra. So lift the chest, roll your shoulders open, gaze forward. And then exhale, curl the toes under, downward dog. 5 breaths here. Lengthening through the legs, working the heels towards the floor, spreading through the fingers, drawing the shoulders down, and breathing. It's the right action in the present moment. Softening where you need to, strengthening, lengthening. And then inhale, high on your toes, exhale, bend your knees, hop, step, or float the feet to the hands. Inhale, flat back, so lengthen here. Exhale, we're gonna forward fold. Inhale, bring the arms all the way around and up. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Good, again, inhale, arms around and up. Exhale, we're gonna forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, flows us all the way through plank to chaturanga. Inhale, high cobra, chest lift, maybe knees lift, upward dog. And exhale brings you back, downward dog. Once again, 5 breaths here, so spread the fingers. Breathe and lengthen through the legs. Navel to spine. Maybe just wiggle your head around, opening up the neck a little bit. And then inhale, high on the toes, exhale, knees bend, hop, step, or float the feet to the hands. Inhale, we're gonna find a flat back. Exhale, we're gonna forward fold. So this time we'll come into chair, so bend into your knees, sit back into your heels, reach your arms up. Inhale. And then as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, flows you through your plank to chaturanga. Inhale, we're gonna lift, high cobra, upward dog. Exhale, we're gonna roll it back, downward dog. Right leg's gonna lift nice and high. And as you exhale, bend the knee, draw it towards your nose. Let's round through to a plank, but really round through the upper back. Try to create a cavernous effect with your abdominals. So draw them in up towards the spine. And then step your right foot in between your hands and drop your left knee and flatten the foot. Inhale is gonna bring us up to our Anjaneyasana. So soften into the right knee, lift through the heart. Interlace the hands, bring them behind the head, let the head rest into the hands. Opening up the heart a little bit more, stretching through your left thigh. And then let both hands come down inside your right foot. So walk your right foot out towards the right a little bit. Then we're gonna shift back and forth towards straightening and bending of that front leg. So accessing the hamstrings and glutes of the right leg. Breathe here. Next time you bend into the right knee, let's stay bent. Keep the left hand down. Float the right arm up. We'll come into a twist here. If you want to, bring your right hand to your head and let that right elbow point up. Good. 2 more breaths. And then set the right hand down, curl your back toes under, lift your back knee, float the right leg all the way up, and let's just shake out the hip a bit before we do that second side. And then set the right foot down. Left leg's gonna lift, inhale. And we're gonna bend the knee, jaw towards the nose. We're gonna round forward, coming into that plank, knee towards the nose, cavernous effect in your abdominals. And then step the left foot in between the hands, drop your back knee, float it all the way up into Anjaneyasana. Bending into that front knee. Accessing the right thigh, the hip flexors, the quads. What is the right action in this present moment? Interlace the hands, bring them behind the head, rest the head into the hands, and open the heart. And breathe here. Good. Uninterlace the hands, set them both inside the left foot. So you might want to walk the left foot out to the left. Shifting back and forth. Bending into the leg a little bit. Breathe here. Good. Keep the right hand grounded and let the left arm reach up to the sky for our twist. If you're looking for more, hand comes to the head, that elbow's pointing up and back. Don't forget about that right action in the left knee, bending it, and then the breath. Good. Set the left hand down, curl your back toes under. This time, float the left leg all the way back, 3-legged dog, wiggle out the hip. And then draw the hips back, step the left foot down. We're gonna roll forward to plank, really roll, accessing the vertebrae of the spine. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, high cobra, or upward dog, and then bring it back, downward dog. This time, plant the left foot down, so ground it down and step the right foot forward. We're gonna come to warrior 1. Good, good. Arms reach up. Warrior 1, bending into your front knee. Yeah. Good, everybody looks good. And then as you exhale, we're gonna open to warrior 2. So reach the right arm forward, left arm back, bend into that right knee. And then we'll interlace the fingers behind your back, roll your shoulder blades together, lift the arms, look up. And then as you exhale, we're gonna fold forward. So maybe inside the thigh or on top of it, whatever you're more comfortable with. But let those arms soften towards the earth. So really getting into the shoulders. 2 more breaths here. Good. Set the hands down, lift off the back heel. We're gonna step the plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, high cobra. Exhale, rolls you back, downward dog. Same thing, second side. So plant the right foot, step the left foot forward, ground into the heel and back. Big toe, wrap your right hip forward, reach the arms up. Inhale. With your exhale, we're gonna open to warrior 2. Right, so bending into the front knee, pressing into the outer edge of the back foot. Float the left hand back, interlace it with the right. Try the alternate interlace of the hands. Roll your shoulder blades together, reach the arms back. Exhale, we're gonna fold inside the front thigh. Arms coming off the back. Softening those arms towards the earth, right? They're reaching forward and down. 2 more breaths. And then hands come to the mat. Lift off your back heel. Step to your plank as you inhale. Chaturanga as you exhale. Inhale, high cobra. Exhale, rolls us back. 5 breaths here. So if you need a child's pose, take it. What is the right action in this present moment for you? And we'll transition our way back to downward dog. So if you were in child's pose, come to downward dog. Right leg's gonna lift, inhale. As you exhale, bend the knee, we're gonna draw it towards the nose, round forward, step the right foot in between the hands, squeeze your left buttocks, draw the belly in, and float the arms up. High crescent warrior. Shoulders are soft. Breathe here. Interlace the hands behind your head, rest your head into your hands, find a little bit more of a back bend here. Elbows are pointing out to the side. Breathe. And then set both hands inside your right foot. So again, we're gonna walk that right foot out towards the edge of the mat, and we're gonna do that straightening and bending thing with both hands inside the foot. So you can even come to a place where you might be able to lift those front toes all the way up, if you can see that, or maybe not. Good. And then once again, the next time, just switching my spot here, the next time you bend into the knee, we're gonna stay there. Left hand's gonna stay grounded. Right knee is gonna move out towards the right, so you're coming to the pinky toe edge of the right foot, and you're gonna come to the pinky toe edge of the back foot. And as you inhale, we're gonna lift the hips, float the right arm over, and as you exhale, we're gonna lower towards the earth and reach the right arm back. Getting into the IT band and the TFL. Inhale and exhale. So what we're doing is preparing the body for side plank. Inhale, arm over. Exhale, bring it back. Last one, Varsasana. Inhale it up. Exhale it lower. Bring that hand all the way around. We'll step to our plank. If you want a vinyasa, go for it. Skip whatever you need to, meet in downward dog, all good. Good. Okay, second side. So left leg is gonna lift, bend the knee. We're gonna draw it towards the nose, step the foot in between the hands. Squeeze your right buttocks, draw the belly in, reach the arms up. High crescent lunge. We'll find the threading of the hands. Bring them behind the head. Let's bend into the knee, lift up through the heart, and then support the neck with the hands. Good. Right action in this present moment, wrapping the right hip forward. Good. And then as we come forward and set the hands down, we're gonna walk that left foot out towards the edge of the mat again and shift back and forth. Maybe the toes, even find the opportunity to lift those front toes. Maybe not though. Good. And then the next time we bend, we're gonna stay bent. Right hand stays planted, left arm reaches up, and then we come further, right? So we let the left knee draw out, pinky toe edge of the left foot, pinky toe edge of the right foot. Inhale, lift, float the arm over. Exhale, lower, reach the arm back. Inhale it up and over. Exhale it back. And again, inhale it up and over. Exhale back. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Good. As you inhale, float that arm all the way up and over. Hands come down. We're gonna meet in downward dog. So once again, you decide if it's a vinyasa, why not, right? And once we're here, let's just take 5 breaths here. So that could be child's pose. There's right action in the present moment. So what we practice here, being mindful, being present enough to determine what is this right action for me right now. Well, we get better at it here. And we bring that skill with us off the mat. And it's pretty amazing. Because we all know there's times where we handle the situation perfectly. We're so proud of how calm and collected and focused we were in the moment. Well, that is this message, right? That is what we learn here. Right leg's gonna come nice and high, so lift it all the way up. Exhale, bend the knee, draw it towards the nose, step the foot in between the hands. Your left hand's gonna stay down, your right arm's gonna reach up to the sky. Good, gaze up and over those fingertips, and then as you squeeze your inner thighs towards each other and engage your belly, the left arm's gonna reach forward and the right arm is gonna reach back as you lift the chest. And then from here, bring your hands to your heart. Let me switch positions here. And we're gonna twist. So left elbow comes outside right knee and draw your gaze up to the sky. So you decide from here if you want to separate the hands, what's going to serve you. You decide. Good. And then we're going to open it out to warrior two. So as you inhale, open it out to warrior two. Let your right forearm come to your right thigh. Left hand is going to come to the head. So we're going to settle that head back into the hand, point that elbow up, and then bend into the right knee. Good. As you exhale, we're going to sweep the elbow down towards your knee. As you inhale, we're going to bring it back up and look up. Exhale, sweep it down. Just getting a little obliques here. Inhale it up. And exhale it down. Inhale it up. All right, next time you exhale it down, the left hand's gonna find its way all the way to the floor. We're gonna lift off the back heel. Right arm reaches up. So now we're ready to come further into our side plank. Again, I'm just gonna switch my position. Options here. You can drop the back knee, swing the leg out like a kickstand, and step the right foot like we did at the beginning of class. Or you can work into your full side plank. Stack both ankles and lift. Either way though, if you can start to open your heart towards the sky a little more than you normally would, go for it. 2 more breaths here. And then once again, we're gonna meet in downward dog. So you decide how you get there. If you wanna skip your vinyasa, go for it. 2 more breaths. Good, left leg's gonna lift now, inhale. Exhale, knee's gonna come towards the nose, step the foot in between the hands. Right hand stays down, the left arm floats up to the sky. But from here, we're gonna squeeze the inner thighs towards each other, draw the belly in, reach the left arm back and the right arm forward. Gaze over that right shoulder. Good. And then hands are gonna come to the heart and we're gonna twist. So right elbow comes outside left knee. Draw your gaze up, squeeze your left buttock, breathe here. Looking up towards the sky. Maybe separating the hands, exploring that if you want. And then draw your gaze down. We're gonna windmill this all the way open to warrior two. Good. Left forearm comes to left thigh, right hand's gonna come to the head. Start to open up, press through the outer edge of the back foot, bend through your left knee. Inhale, gaze up. As you exhale, wrap the right elbow down. Inhale it up. Exhale, wrap it down. Inhale, look all the way up. Exhale, we're gonna wrap it down. Good, last one. Inhale, look up. As you wrap the elbow down towards the knee, we're gonna release the hand, set it inside the foot, lift off your back heel, float your left arm up to the sky, and then you decide from here what your side plank looks like. You can drop the back knee, swing the leg out like a kickstand and float into a side plank, a version of side plank, or you can come into full Vashi-stasana, right? Stacking the ankles, looking up, arm over, and then trying to lift the chest towards the sky, right? Reach the arm forward. 2 more breaths here. Looking up. And then we'll meet once again in downward dog. So you decide, is it vinyasa or not? All good. Take your 5 breaths here. So if you'd like child's pose, go for it. Good. All right. Let's plant the left foot and step the right foot forward. We're going to come to warrior 1 again. So right foot forward, left foot grounds down, inhale. As you exhale, let's open to warrior 2. As you inhale, hands to the hips, we're going to straighten the front leg. Coming into triangle. So you're going to drop your right hip, lift your left, plant down through the feet, navel to spine, and then right hand's going to come down and left arm's going to reach up. So you can rest the ankle against the leg, or you can slide down, try to grab your ankle, even your big toe if you want. Up to you. Breathe here, reach through the fingers. Look up. And then we'll soften into the right knee, set the right fingertips to the floor, and come into Ardha Chandrasana. So left arms up to the sky, gaze up, flex the foot, try to lift it up as high as you can. Breathing here. Good. And then let the left hand come to the floor. So we're going to come into a standing split here. Shake out the head. Really shake it out, lifting that leg up as high as you want. Anybody feel like they're hops? Go for it. Just play with your handstand hops. Up to you. 2 more breaths. And then we'll bend the right knee, set the left toes long behind you. Left hand's going to come, we're back in that twist. Right arm's going to reach up. Again, we're going to bring that right hand to the head. Elbow points up. So last attempt at side plank today. So you decide if you want to do you can do it 2 ways. Come to the pinky toe edge of the back foot regardless. You can keep this front knee bent and planted with the foot, or you can try to stack. So that elbow is a guide for us to begin to open the heart a little bit more if we can. Breathe and lift through your lower side waist. 2 more breaths here. And then float the hands down. You guessed it. If you want your vinyasa, go for it. If you do not, do not. Shake out the head. And we're going to do that second side. Good. So plant the right foot, step the left foot forward. It's warrior 1, inhale. With your exhale, warrior 2. Bend into the knee. As you inhale, hands are going to come to the hips. We'll straighten the front leg. Drop the left hip, lift the right. Float the left hand down. Right arm reaches up to the sky. If you want to bring your wrist to your ankle, go for it. If you have any other version of triangle, go for it. Navel draws in. And then let's bend into the left knee. Set the left fingertips down. We're coming right into our Ardha Chandrasana. So open and lift that right leg as high as you can. Gaze up towards the sky with your fingers. Reach through the fingers, open, open, open. And then set the right hand down. Here we are, we're back in our standing split. Really lifting that right leg, letting the opportunity exist to get into the hamstrings and the glutes of the left leg. That is the right action in this present moment. If you want to try your handstand hops on this side, go for it. Right, bring your heart a little forward, pop on up. One more breath here. Good, and then bend your left knee, set the right toes long behind you. Right hand on, left arm up. We're bringing the hand to the head, and we're playing from here. So regardless that you're gonna come to the pinky toe edge of the back foot, you might keep this front knee bent in front of and foot facing out, or you're gonna stack. Lift the heart, let that elbow guide you as you soften your head into your hand and lift through your right hip, at your bottom hip. Alrighty. And let's meet in downward dog. You guys know how you want to get there. Let's take a few breaths here. Take a rest if you need. What is this right action in the present moment for you? Good. One more breath here. And we're gonna lift the right leg up nice and high. And bend the knee, draw it towards your nose. You're gonna step the foot behind your right wrist, okay? So the hands are gonna come inside. Let's drop the back knee. Let's come into lizard, so just spread the fingers. Move your right knee in towards your midline. Breathe. And then press up into the hands. We're gonna bend the left knee and sweep the right hand around and grab the foot and work the heel in towards your glute. Maybe come to the pinky toe edge of that right foot again and let the right knee splay out as you do that. We're just stretching through the quads and the hamstrings. And then from here, release the foot. Walk your right foot over towards your left wrist and come into your pigeon pose. So start to fold forward. Let your head rest on something solid. So when there's so much out of our control, so much that's already happened and that might happen, the unknown, right? It's important to remember how powerful we are in the present moment. That the actions that we take today in our thoughts, in our beliefs, and in our actions affect tomorrow, affect our personal karma and the collective karma. So we have more power than we think, as we have to really surrender that which we always knew but know now in a different way, which is that we have very little control over our future. The control we have starts in this present moment, because what we do today affects our future karma. And the things that are happening now collectively, you could say, are the result of our past actions as a society. 2 more breaths here. And then we're gonna make our way back to downward dog, and you're gonna shake out the right leg. Good. And we'll lift the left leg nice and high, bend the knee, draw it towards the nose, step the foot in between your hands, or actually, sorry, behind your left wrist, drop your right knee, and bring both hands to the inside. So first we're gonna come to lizard, right? Let the left knee move in towards your shoulder. Maybe you're on your forearms. Soften through the head. Breathe here. And then press up into the hands. And bend your right knee. Sweep the left hand around. Draw the heel in. And then bring your left knee out towards the edge. So you're coming to the pinky toe edge of the left foot. Let that right heel come in. Breathe. Stretching through the right quads and hip flexors. And then we're going to make our way into pigeon. So walk the left foot across towards the right wrist. And begin to lower into your pigeon. Second side. Surrendering what we need to from the body so that we can make those right actions in the present moment. That is what our power is. That is what we have the opportunity to do. Breathing here. And then let's make our way back to downward dog. Shake out the left leg. And we're going to come through to seated, however you want to get there. And we're going to bend the knees and plant the feet. And walk the hands behind so the fingers face forward and the palms are underneath the shoulders. We're going to come into tabletop. So as you ground into the feet, we're going to lift the hips. Knees come over the ankles. Head drops back. Chest lifts towards the sky. Breathe. And then as you exhale, lower it down. Good. Again, so you can either do tabletop again, or if you want to try Purvottanasana, right? We'll turn the palms the other way. Draw your toes in towards each other. Inhale, lift the hips. Let the big toes point towards each other and down. Breathe here. And then lower it down. Good. Flex the feet. Just allow your sitting bones to ground into the earth. Arms are going to reach up. Shoulders are soft. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to fold forward. So the right action in the present moment here is one long line from head to tail. So look at your toes. Think about where your neck should be in line with the rest of your spine. It doesn't matter if you grab your feet or not. Nice long spine. And then lean with the head, come on up. Bend your knees, plant your feet, bring your arms alongside you. We're gonna slowly roll onto our back. Head comes down, feet stack underneath the knees. As you inhale, we'll come into one final back bend. So it, of course, can be bridge pose, lifting the head, putting the arms underneath you. Or if you want to, you're gonna work into your full Urdhva Dhanurasana, hands by your ears, and press up. Two more breaths, whichever version you're working in. And then slowly lower it down. And walk your feet wide to the edges of your mat and just sway your knees in and out a couple of times. Good. And then walk your feet close to each other and let your knees float over to the right, arms in a T, gaze over the left. Breathe here. And then draw your knees back to center, float them over to the other side, change your gaze. And then draw your knees back to center and let's slowly lower the legs down to the floor and bring your arms down by your side and close your eyes. So as you let go of this practice in the body, this connecting to what is the right action in the present moment in the body, we can move this practice to the mind, to the heart. Dedicate this moment of meditation to what are the right actions I can take in this moment. Perhaps that's just surrendering something that's not serving you. Perhaps that's letting go of judgment. Perhaps that's finding acceptance, gratitude. Whatever it is for you, connect to your right action in this present moment. And then slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And stretch all the way from your fingers to your toes. And then draw your knees into your chest. And slowly make your way up, or to your right side, I should say. And then take a moment here. And then slowly transition your way up to seated. And bring your hands to your heart and close your eyes. Thank you so much for sharing your practice and your actions with me today. I wish you a wonderful day. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you.